Hello everyone. I have my grandsons with me today, and we're going to set up these grain bin panels. They're actually for a hopper bottom bin. We're going to set them up, we're going to fasten them together, and that's going to be my compost bin. I'll throw grass clippings and coffee grounds and stuff like that throughout the spring and summer, so I'll be able to use it for next fall's composting, or next spring's composting rather, for the raised garden beds. Go ahead boys, set them up. Push, Logan. Okay, we got them set up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fasten these together. We're gonna fasten these together where these bolt holes are, but we're not gonna bolt them together. We're gonna loop some wire through those holes at the top and bottom, maybe in the middle, on both sides here. On both sides, and then that way I'll just start dumping composting material in here, and then come next spring when I'm wanting to use this for using the compost to put in my raised garden beds, all I'll have to do is clip that wire where I got it wired together, clip that wire, and then pull the panels back, and then I can take my skid loader and scoop up the compost and put it right in the garden beds. So I'm gonna have to go get some wire, and we're gonna get these wired together. Down to the bottom, do it the bottom one. Okay. Come around here, Logan. Go right through this hole and this hole, right? This hole and this hole. No, this hole and this hole. Find that hole.
Grandpa, the camera turned off.
No, it didn't. Just Logan, come here. Come here. Okay, we got this wire together. As you can see, the loops of wire right there, there, and there. I put the twist in the wire on the inside. That way, if you walk by here, you're not snagging your clothes. You don't snag your clothes on that wire sticking out. And I'll start throwing compost material in here. And then next spring, when I'm wanting to use the compost, I'll just come and take my wire cutters and snip these wires, pull these panels back, and I'm able to scoop that compost right up. Here's a compost pile right now that's from the bedding out of the chicken house. As you can see, I dumped some coffee grounds, some eggshells, and there's a few peelings from some onions. There's some grass bales in here that I ground up. This is some grass bales I ran through the chipper shredder. There's leaves. There's some rabbit manure and bedding. I use shredded paper for bedding, and a rabbit. I have a rabbit that was a pet rabbit I got from a guy. Some of you might have seen the video on it, but anyhow, my wife brings shredded paper home, and we use that for the bedding in its litter box. Saves on having to go buy any. And there is some dirt that I scooped up and dumped in this pile a little bit. My bucket had a bunch of water and mud and stuff in it, and I scooped up from scooping up some dirt and that I was moving. And As you can see, there's a few little sticks and stuff, but this stuff's going in my raised garden beds here in a few weeks when I get them all set up. Along with some other compost I'm going to be getting from a guy. I'll be doing a video on that. Alright everybody. We have this compost ring, or compost bin I guess you'd call it. These green hopper bottom bin panels up. And as you can see, I have some stuff in here. What it is some corn stalk bales from my Kai baler that I tore apart. There's one right there in my skid loader bucket. I broke 2 of them up and put in here, and I had a little bit of grass, part of a grass bale laying on the ground. It was laying over there. I put that on top of the stock bales. The reason I put these stock bales in here is because I had a couple pigs butchered a few weeks ago, and a week ago or so I guess it was. But anyhow, what I done is I had to get rid of the guts and the hide and the heads of the pigs that I had butchered, and so I dumped them in here, and I covered them up with these stock bales and covered the stock bales up with this grass. Hopefully the coon don't come along, jump up in there and dig around and eat. They might, but anyways, that'll keep the fly population hopefully down. Covering them up them stock bales and this grass. They'll start deteriorating. Them pigs will, the remainders of the pigs I should say. And as they do this, you'll see this go down. It kind of looks like it's kind of full, but that's kind of loose on top of everything. And there was a rabbit. My dog caught a wild rabbit about a week ago and was eating on it, and I don't like him eating wild animals, afraid they get worms, but we give them heart guard and take them to the vet regularly and keep up on their shots and stuff, but I just don't like them eating that stuff. And Otis, the one that comes out and does chores, he caught a rabbit and was eating it one morning. I caught him. He had probably front quarters of it pretty much gone. His head is gone, but anyways, I threw it in here too. So we're going to name this the Heavenly Compost, because hopefully everything that goes in here went to heaven. Anyhow, that's enough for this now on this compost bin. Thanks for joining me. Be sure and subscribe. And don't forget I love you. Bye.